At the time of Jesus, widows and orphans did not have any place in society. If the widow had a son, the son would possibly look after her. But if the widow was childless, she would suffer a great deal because she had no man to protect her. In the gospel text of today, Jesus tells us a parable of a widow. And that widow has had some injustice done to her. And she goes to a judge for justice. The judge whom she goes to is a man who is unjust himself. And this man fears neither God nor any human being because he is in a position of authority, because he is in a position of power. And he ignores the woman her pleas. The woman, even though she is a widow, will not give up. She perseveres, she persists, she keeps on keeping on. She goes to the judge today, she goes to the judge the next day, she goes to the judge the day after, and keeps on going on and on. And this judge, who fears neither God nor regards any human being, says to himself, if I do not give her justice, she will wear me out. So it is his selfishness, it is his concern for his well-being which makes him give the woman justice. However, from the woman's point of view, from the widow's point of view, what is important is her perseverance, her persistence, her never saying die, her never giving up, her never giving in. It would have been easy for her to give up after 3 or 4 times when the judge did not listen to her and say to herself that it was her lot to suffer injustice. But the woman does not do that. The woman will keep on badgering the judge, going to him again and again until the judge relents and gives her justice. The example Jesus gives is about our then relation with God. There are times in our lives when we ask God for what we want and we do not receive an answer. And we ask God again, and there is no answer. And we ask God again and again and again. And it's likely when we do not receive an answer that we are not meant to get that thing. However, if we pray for God's Spirit, if we pray for God's courage, if we pray for God's acceptance, then no matter what we receive from God, we will realize that it is for our good. In the case of the widow, justice was for her good, and that's why she received justice. In our own cases, it is very likely that what we are praying for may not be for our good, and so we might not receive it. The question is that we do not stop asking God. The question is, we do not stop this relation with God. The question is that we persevere and persist, and that we keep on keeping on. If at first your prayers are unanswered, will you pray again and again and again and again?